Cup Group K, Portugal will be playing their opening match in Houston, Texas. Manchester City youngster, Ruben Diaz, of course, now plays so well. Ronaldo gets it back. He's got to go within 90 seconds. So thrown through. The youth team with Coutinho there after a while. That's a nice pass. There's no flag on Ronaldo. Quickly out. Okoye. Now it goes. How tight was it? Not all that tight, actually. Bashiru is over the first corner of the game here. It does indeed go short to Simon. And back to Deli Bashiru. Bassi, who you would expect to be behind Alex Iwobi. His next will be his 100th. Running at Ruben Diaz. Right idea to try and pick out Iwobi. Just well defended. There goes the already busy Semedo towards Ronaldo. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Especially him expecting international goal number 144, and he was on. But it is not in. And it should have been. Another winner's medal in the bag recently. Nasser. Chance here at the other end, and that's also pulled wide of the near post. Neither keeper worked. Ignacio got sucked in there. Tension is growing. The chance to grow it looked. Could set a new record for assists. The Premier League. Another Premier League that his teammate Ronaldo does well to hook that in there. That's very coupled down by Image. From the Portuguese here. Bassi's been good enough to get round. Iwobi, another solid player. Didi. That was ambitious, especially for somebody who's scored once. Generation and all that. Unfortunately, once famous for their own, but I tell you what, this. The yellow card is out for the foul on Jean Neves. Too sharp. Way too sharp. Left back in the book, as you'd always expect. Down. Flying past Iwobi. Looking for the space. Dallo. Just a little touch. Dallo still interested here, and he's not the only one. Pedro Neto. One touch. Barely being involved. Well, that will feel good. 4 months without a goal for Diamond Country. Pedro Neto puts the Portuguese in front through the first half in Levia. He's onside, Dallo. Bassi played him on. A perfect set for the shot on his favoured left, right into the corner. Lovely ball. The first touch of Dallo was good too. The cutback was meant for Ronaldo. Now the flag goes up. That must have been tighter than the earlier one. last season for Sevilla. 5 in just 14 caps for the Super Eagles. That is a good introduction. Another forward run from Semedo. Well, he's got to be very careful. Actually there. Very careful, having been booked already. Go in this hole. Chipped into a big crowd and smashed. Bruno Fernandes. More delicate, but important Taro Boy to keep it out. Cracking hit. A few times. Just didn't win. Neto. It was indeed again. Immaculate, very necessary challenge. Suddenly away from another challenge. Over the bar, he says it got a touch. Adams again, strong and keen, and here he is. Can he find the target? Yes, he can. 1-1. On the scene, but quite the hot shot for the Super Eagles. Akor Adams. This month, he's got his 6th international goal already, and it's his strength and perseverance that has made this one possible. Less than a minute. Chance at the other end. It should have been a Portugal corner. 1-1 in Ledia. Instead. Neves. Seems that was meant to be a cross. Top. Bruno Fernandes. So much on it for Ronaldo. It's been a nearly half for the captain, isn't it? I wonder, given the upcoming team get another chance in this game. He played the first half last time out with a win against Chile. Couldn't do anything with that. Ronaldo spreads it. So Cameron kills it. It's a close to the keeper. Seven changes, it looks like, for Portugal here at half-time. João Felix, João Cancelo, Renato Veiga, Cisal, Thomas Araújo, Ruben Neves and Nuno Mendes all coming on. Right back, Semedo, Nuno Mendes left back, Vidal. What a hit that is, for the first time tonight. Koye, far for a corner. João Felix bang on target with his first touch. Marcelo takes the corner. Out by Ndidi, that's worth a hit. What a hit! Even better than the last one. João Felix asking the question, did it go over the line? Quivering crossbar. was close. What a hit. And lots of the balls over the line. Looks like it's all over the line, but Ronaldo. Oh dear. This really isn't. There's no slightly behind him. Bassi has pitched it from Ronaldo. Nicely done. Great feat from the big defender. Trying to find the gaps, Portugal. Moving it very nicely. Cancelo. Cancelo is deep. Felix, his third effort in 9 minutes since coming on. Scored a couple of times when they opened up World Cup qualifications. 67th cap tonight. I wondered if they might make some of these changes at the break. It did look like Abdelai Bawena was going to come on. Well, he is now. Sanusi. A decent debut, I think, there for Christian Akpan. They're coming on for just his second cap. There's Onyeka for his 45th. Well, his next cap will be number 100. Probably against Madagascar in September. Terem Moffi, be fairly well known to some of these players, because he spent not playing all that much time on loan at Porto last term from Nice. Ajayi going off at the back. Behind Moffi. Ronaldo. So Ramos is coming soon, maybe even now. Full 10 changes. Bassi. That was confident. He had to get it right, he did. So Felix has now just booted the ball away, and we know what that brings. I don't think it was for the foul. One day they'll stop. Not a movement off the ball from João Felix. Now Cancelo. Cancelo again. Must come from behind. Chunking into the challenge there. He's not held off at all since being booked, which is either brave or foolish. And they are making that point right now. Delivery. Starlets are. Naby making way here. We're going to see Onuachu in a minute, and where you got this. There he is, Paul Onuachu. Nunes. So, coming on. Another good night in the office for Adams. So, Mendes played half an hour or so. The later ones to join the group. Difficult. The touch on the ball was from Felix. He's on the ball again. He's going to get this time. He was on the last time. Chips one in. Work for Jack Cancelo. Ronaldo Silva. Deep. So did brilliantly to get something on that. Most were expecting a header before it got to him. It's the save, quite a sharp one as well. Through the crowd. They're still in it, forwards to play. Boye out. Which is such a giant, even if he doesn't win the first time around, he can second time around, but the more diminutive Portuguese have played it round him. The risk. But when he's got away with it. Now Chukwueze passes on to Murphy. Had to have played it blind and now trying to dribble his way through. Joe Cancelo's done his job. Araujo's down, here's why. That's in the signal. And indeed it is Siwobi. Not out, and it's Iwobi. Thing is, it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's the call Martinez has to make, and that is not an easy one. Onuachu called back for that challenge. So it's getting involved in got the ball, and he's also going to get a card because he got Princess out actually before Ruben Neves going to get on with it, but never come back. In international football, I guess that counts as a high foot. Looks set to be the match winner here. A check of the watch. We've had our 4 minutes. Bernardo Silva will wisely keep